Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. This is my WBO World Cruiserweight title fight preview, which takes place on Sky Sports, obviously on the Boxer Show on a Sunday, interesting enough. So we have boxing on a Sunday, obviously at Bournemouth International Centre. Obviously, it's then another homecoming for the WBO, the WBO champion, Chris Billam-Smith. Chris Billam-Smith starting his title defence up against the top operator, Mateusz Masternak. So Chris Billam-Smith on the back of that win, of course, then Lawrence Okoye, and obviously taking that title off Lawrence Okoye. And this was a terrible fight to watch, let's be real. Nothing to do with Chris Billam-Smith, but Lawrence Okoye thought it was a holding contest, in that fight. And that fight didn't really live up to expectation, really. And Lawrence Okoye deservedly lost that fight because all he was doing was hudding, basically. And it just felt like a depth of a win, didn't it, for Chris Billam-Smith? It's the easiest win Chris Billam-Smith will ever get because he didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to do anything, Chris Billam-Smith. All he had to do is knock Lawrence Okoye down a few times, and that won him the fight. That was the difference in that fight. And Lawrence Okoye, rightly so, got highly criticised as well for that performance because I expected better from Lawrence Okoye. I really did expect better from him. Obviously, this is about Billam-Smith and Masternak, but I may do a video on Lawrence Okoye because I think he does need to be spoke about, Lawrence Okoye, at the moment. But as for this, Chris Billam-Smith, he's a champion. Wonderful moment for him. Bit of a dip, let's be real. He was dipped at that title by Lawrence Okoye. If Lawrence Okoye wasn't holding a lot and hudding a lot, I still would have thought Lawrence Okoye still would have won that fight, in my opinion. It's not disrespect to Billam-Smith, but Lawrence Okoye lost that fight for himself. And as for this fight, Mateusz Masternak, well experienced. The only problem for him, he hasn't been active for 1 year. Masternak, which makes Chris Billam-Smith a huge favourite in this fight. It's the right fight for Billam-Smith. It is the right fight for him. To start off his title defence as well. Obviously, the winner is expected to face Ritter in 2024. Which is a far better fight, in my opinion. I think it's definitely people are looking towards already writing Masternak off. I don't know. I wouldn't write him off personally. I wouldn't write him off because he'll be a power puncher. Masternak, he'll be a power puncher, but Chris Billam-Smith has been more active. And if Chris Billam-Smith does stop Masternak, it'll be yet on. Because Masternak doesn't get knocked out early, does he? I remember him against Tony Bellew, where he lost some points. Masternak has been knocked out before, but in the late rounds, and he'll be a top operator for Chris Billam-Smith. But I think Chris Billam-Smith will do more than enough to win the fight on a points decision. I think he's going to be the more energetic. He's going to have the more stamina towards the end of the fight. Chris Billam-Smith. I mean, Billam-Smith has got power in his punches as well, because he's knocked Lawrence Okoye down as well. But is his punches going to be enough to knock Masternak down? That's the thing. It will certainly land on Masternak. It will certainly land the jabs and punches on Masternak Billam-Smith. He just needs to be careful because I do think Masternak may have a powerful punch on him and could easily counter on Billam-Smith. And the only powerful punch Billam-Smith has faced is the likes of Isaac Champion and Ritter Viapo. Well, certainly Ritter Viapo. And he obviously lost that fight, didn't he, Billam-Smith, which was a very close fight. So obviously the sensible prediction is Chris Billam-Smith on points. He could well knock out Masternak, but that would be mainly in the championship rounds for me, probably 10th, 11th, 12th, where Masternak will probably get more tired and stamina will run out. To be fair, I might go for something different. I might go for Billam-Smith by stoppage. I won't be shocked by it. But I'm going to be safe and go for Billam-Smith on points. Same with Devin Haney against Swedish Cruiserweight, right? I won't be shocked at Devin Haney now, putting that extra £5 on. It's going to be more of a punter now if he stops Swedish Cruiserweight. But I've done for a double points decision wins for Devin Haney and Chris Billam-Smith on points. I do think it will be a majority decision with Chris Billam-Smith. I think he should win. He should win this fight by a few rounds, in my personal opinion. But it will be a tough test for Chris Billam-Smith as Masternak. I think he is a top operator and he will have a powerful punch. Can Chris Billam-Smith cope with that? We'll wait and see. But I think Chris Billam-Smith can cope with that. And because Masternak not being active for 1 year, activeness plays a part in my personal opinion. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below on this WBO World Cruiserweight title fight. Chris Billam-Smith, first title defence since becoming WBO World Cruiserweight champion after that win over Yon Satori. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. And the winner will most likely face Ritter Viapo, defend the title against Ritter Viapo in 2024. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you later. And feel free to leave your predictions down below.